Hey, y'all, come on in. Trying to get that first day of school cooking out the way. We're going to mash these potatoes, then we're going to whip them. Y'all come on in, come on in, come on in. And we're going to whip them. And then we're going to cream them. Y'all come on in here. When you come in, make sure you speak now. That's called commenting. We're going to make some business. We're going to be in the kitchen together cooking. Okay? That's what we're doing. We were going to be cooking and cleaning up behind ourselves. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm going to mash these here taters. How y'all doing today? I'm going to mash them. I cooked them with some salt in them. I put a half a stick of butter in them. Okay, and I'm going to mash them. I'm using heavy whipping cream. Then we're going to cream them. But first I'm going to mash them. Okay. Let me quit smacking this gum for y'all have a fit. Y'all doing all right today? I'm going to mash these really good. It's Avery's first day back to school. And put a little pepper on them. Okay. And then I'm going to keep on mashing these taters. Take a tater and wait. Then after I get through mashing them, we're going to cream them. Okay. Add a little more heavy whipping cream. So basically, I'm just texturing these potatoes before I actually put them in my bowl to whip. And in the bowl, I'm going to add heavy whipping cream and sour cream. Or I can just put the sour cream in right now. It really don't matter. But I do have half a stick of butter in here. Okay. If you like a textured potato, you can stop right there. You don't have to whip them. You can leave them as a mashed potato. That'll be just fine. If that's what you like, they still gonna be good. They'll have a little, you can taste the potato. There'll be a little lumps in it, like the texture of the potatoes. And you also can add hash browns if you ever want to. Like I show y'all with the twice baked potato that I do. I'm getting some sour cream out. Put a little sour cream in here. About 3 tablespoons. Some big tablespoons, ain't they? So, just say, to your liking. How about that? To your liking. Okay. I'm starting off with that. To your liking. We're getting ready to whip them so we can get started on this meat. Get everything ready before Avery get home from school at 2:30. I always like to cook while my kids are in school, and I never like them to come home and be hungry. So I always have, my mama did it, and so that's what I do. Okay. So now I'm going to take these and put them into this mixing bowl. I told y'all, that we got to get busy. Before you know it, you'll be looking for recipes for the fall. So this is our first step. Now we're going to do step 2. And step 2 is going to be to blend them in this mixing bowl. So y'all come on over here. Y'all know how I do it. I am my own camera woman. So now we're going to add some more. We're going to add some more heavy whipping cream. And we're going to cream them. Do a little at a time. Don't get crazy with it. They shouldn't be running. We already added sour cream. Look at that potato. We're going to add some more butter. Let me taste it. It's got enough salt. I put pepper already because I actually cooked the potatoes in salt. Okay? Sometimes Avery take a lunch and sometimes she don't. Today she didn't because it's the first day. And she, I guess, wanted to see what they would be having. There's sometimes she take it, some days she don't, and even with that she still get a lunch portion. So let's finish these up. I had just read a comment. And they're ready. They're good to go. Nice cream potatoes. I'm going to take these and put them in a container. Because I wash my dishes as I go. And I'm not going to be stuck with a kitchen. And I got to do Bible study. Hold on. My husband is resting. His injections took good. Lord, if I find favor in your sight, Lord, please hear my heart's cry. I'm desperately waiting. Now we're going to empty these potatoes in a container. To be where you are, I crossed the hottest desert. Look how thick they are. I'll travel near or far for your glory. I will do anything. Okay. So now, let me show y'all how thick they are. Okay. Now we're getting ready to go another step and get started on the things that's going to go with it. All right. So we're going to empty these out. Is that all right? Let's get these. Y'all see those cast irons? They getting ready for that ground beef. That's all. They getting ready for the ground beef. I need both of my hands, so hold on, y'all. Hold on tight with all your might. Because we'll be rocking like this for the rest of the night. I'm going to put this in this container right here. Now, I can add cheese or whatever I want to these potatoes. At this point, it's just up to you. They're homemade potatoes, and they're ready to go. They've been mashed, and they have been creamed. And if you don't use them all, honey, you can always turn them into some whole cakes. That's what my mama did. And get that off the stove. Oh, y'all got psychic powers. Y'all knew I was licking my finger. Sure am. These potatoes good. My. Y'all hear me snacking? So we're gonna wipe this, clean this up, sprinkle a little chives on there, make y'all happy, and they ready to go. They're ready to go. Gotcha. They're gonna be pretty enough to put on. All you need to do is put a piece of butter in there, and it'll look like it belonged on the box. So get that water in there. Then we're getting ready to start our meat. And we're going to make some biscuits. Okay? So let me let you see these potatoes, because I'm finna push them out the way. See? Homemade mashed potatoes. I mashed them and I creamed them. And that's just how you do it. That's what the song say. This is how we do it. And I put a whole stick of butter in here. But if I was going to take a picture or something, which y'all could take one for me, I would just put a pat of butter in there. Okay, that looks good. All right, so now we're getting ready to start working on our sauteed mushrooms, onions, and our ground beef. Okay, we're going to just get both of them going at the exact same time. How about that? Okay. How y'all doing today, honey? I got to cook. I got a lot to cook, so I got to move expeditiously. Oh, I got my glasses. Honey, right in the center, I put a pat of butter. Y'all know that's how you do that thing. So I salted my potatoes while they were boiling. And I used butter and sour cream and heavy whipping cream. Yes, heavy whipping cream. I don't put cream cheese. Now, if I was going to bake these, I would go ahead and add me some cheese in it on the inside and the outside. But since I'm doing the gravy, I'm not going to bake them. Okay? So now we're getting ready to get started on the meat. You got to have meat with your potatoes, okay? So, Avery's in school. Let me turn this down real quick while I remove something out my way, which is this blender. I need to get her out the way so I can make biscuits. Hold on, y'all. Where Jesus lived one day. I am going where Jesus lives. Okay. Here we go. Let's get started. We knew we had to do all this before, so we're gonna do it. Yeah, Ava is back in school today. I got a little video of her getting on the bus, but she is back in school today. All right, let me get an egg. That'll work. So let me show you how I make this ground beef. Y'all done seen enough of that? Okay. Let's get these skillets hot. Let's pull that ground beef right there at you. All right. Is that good? So in this ground beef, I'm going to add a combination of seasonings. Put a little pepper in here because you need it. Family pack of ground beef. I'm going to use Dale seasoning. Y'all know what Dale look like. And I showed y'all Dale so many times. Dale should be paying me. Y'all know Dale. Tell Dale he needs to pay me. Put some Dale seasoning. Very good. Some onion powder. I'm going to put some dehydrated onions in here. Just like if you was using a Lipton onion soup packet. It's no different. And I'm going to put some garlic. And I'm going to use a McCormick meatloaf seasoning pack. I'm going to use a McCormick meatloaf seasoning pack. Okay. I'm going to use my hand. I'm going to use some flour. Okay. Any kind of flour you got. Okay, so let's get this going. And I got to get the skillet hot. Excuse me. I keep clearing my throat. Let me clear my throat. All right. So over here, we're going to mix this up. Getting the skillet hot. Okay. And we're going to make some patties. We're going to make them thick. I've made this for you all before. And we're going to make these patties thick. And I'll show you how I'm going to do it. Ooh, I wonder how it feels to have a camera person. I'm the camera person, the cook, the kitchen cleaner, the prep, all in one. Just spill some salt. What about that? I'll deal with it in a minute. I'll set you up here. Make sure y'all see real good. Okay, that's good. All right, so let's get this stuff mixed up. I'm going to try not to talk as much as I demonstrate and show. All right, I'm going to add an egg. We need that egg. I'm going to work that egg up in there. Do y'all see me pretty good? Can y'all see? I'm going to work this egg up in there. I'm going to add some flour. Gotta make sure that egg is completely in there because it'll slide itself through and it'll still feel sticky or, you know, wet. I'm gonna add my little breadcrumbs in here. If I can talk right today, that'll be a plus. A plus. Breadcrumbs. Okay. Make sure y'all sprinkle me. That's S-H-A-R-E. But I would appreciate it. I had a little breadcrumbs. Okay, let me rinse my hands because we're going to start patting these out. So heavy laden, and I did not know just what to do, so I went and I prayed. All right, I added a little oil in there. Strength to endure. Now we're going to make patties. And we're going to make them kind of thick. I've done this for you before on Mama's Comfort Cooking. So I want to put some flour on my hands. Need a little more flour. Y'all know how I pat and roll. That's fine. Doing it just like if you were going to Longhorns and paying for you a nice chopped steak. I don't want them too thin. Okay. As thick as you want them, okay? As thick as you want them. And as big as you want them. Some of them is not big as the others because, you know, AA and stuff. My goal is to get all of these in here. That's a bit now. Okay, there you have them. They're in the skillet. Hold on, y'all. My dishes is piling up. Y'all know I don't like this. I'm cooking, so I'm doing more than one thing. Where's my y'all seen my dish rag? What do I do with my dish rag? Thank y'all. Thank y'all for finding my dish rag. I appreciate it. And we're getting ready to put on the mushrooms. Let's see what y'all saying in these comments. Because I haven't been able to see them. I had the phone down on the food, so I can't see what you're saying. Y'all, I swear. I'm just not answering your question. Okay. No, I don't feel lost. I know you don't know that. You talking about I feel lost because Avery in school? Honey! You just don't know AA. No, I don't. AA was dead and I was too. No ma'am. I'm so glad she got in school. You know, Avery can consume my day like y'all wouldn't believe. That's why I can't come on here for a whole lot. My baby's consumed me. Her mama, and I know this. But no, I'm enjoying this little break. Okay, I'm gonna flip these and cook them. They're not gonna be cooked all the way. They're gonna go in the oven for a little bit. Hold on, y'all. Flip it for y'all. I gotta wrap my potatoes up and get to the next step. Y'all know Flour want to make a mess, honey. Don't she? Yes, she do. Flour want to make a mess. Alright. I had to let some of the heat come off of this. Just as course she did. So we're going to keep them thick. Okay, I'm going to turn them. But I want it to remain thick. Too hard of a char, but yet at the same time I wanted to have some texture to it. Okay? I want them to be left whole. That's a big one. She's a big burster. Honey. Let me get her back in here. She all out of shape. Because she's so big. Okay, now let me let y'all see them. Gotta keep them in the form. Because they are big. You see them? Oh yeah, we gotta have Bible study. The volume, let me see. It's up. It's up. Okay. So what we're going to do is, we're not going to cook these all the way, but we did want to get a good sear on them. Okay. And then we're going to make this amazing onion and mushroom gravy. So I do 2 steps to that one. Okay. So I'm getting ready to stick these in the oven. Yes, I seasoned them. You came in late. I already seasoned them. This is a live cook. Okay. So I'm going to stick these in the oven. Just like this. And then we're going to start on the gravy. I don't want them to, I'm not worried about them cooking all the way on top done. Because we will complete it and keep it tender by putting it in the oven. Okay? Let's get it in the oven. I already got the oven on 450. But you can cook these on 350. But I got them already for 450 because, you know what? I think I want to... Hold on, y'all. I'm pulling my lever off this thing out. Let's get started with the onions and the mushrooms. I'm going to put a little oil and butter in here. Okay. I'm ready to start the mushrooms. And the onions. I'm cooking like y'all ain't on here. I'm sorry. But, you know, you got a lot to do. You got to do what you got to do. Sit up there so you can see. I added a little oil because, you know, butter can burn quick. And that's not what I want. Taking these onions. Y'all know my husband don't like onions, but I can work around it. I can put his gravy. He'll live with it. It'll be hot by the time she get home. Hallelujah. Salvation and glory. I'll be finished. I love to cook, y'all. It's a passion that I have. And when I'm stressed from work, when I turn this camera off and have stuff to do, cooking helps me. And that's my go-to. I cook. Okay? And now I'm going to add some mushrooms. That is South meal. All right. Y'all know mushrooms is meat to a vegan, and it takes on whatever flavor you give it. So I'm giving it some dill. I'm using the end of this dill seasoning. I'm giving it some dill seasoning. And the reason why I'm not using any salt when I do it, because dill has salt in it. But I am going to add my pepper. I hope y'all sprinkling my page. That means you know what sprinkle means. You've been with me for a while. Okay, so let's get these going. Yes, mushrooms is meat. You can do some amazing things with mushrooms. Excuse me. Listen. Dill gives it an amazing flavor. No, I don't want green peppers in my gravy. But if you do, I don't. Bell peppers can run bad. They can run fast too. And I just don't like bell peppers in my gravy. I never have. I know people do it. They put it in their dressing. But did you know that bell peppers will make your stuff go back so bad so fast? If you make your potato salad the day before and you put bell peppers in it, it's going to taste funny the next day. Okay? Fort Bragg. Oh, yeah. Columbus, Georgia. Fort Bragg. I know. No, Fort Bragg is Fayetteville, North Carolina, off of Murchison Drive. Okay, Fort Benning is Columbus. Never mind. I know about Fort Bragg. I used to spend my summers in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Honey, them Carolina folk can cook too. Don't sleep on them. Whoop, don't you dare. Okay, I'm going to add another step to this. Okay, that I'm going to add when we get through with the meat. So the meat is cooking good in the oven. It's just cooking really good. Okay. Yeah, Nikki, I spent my summers in... Hey, Dandelion. I can see a little bit. I got the phone. I love you, Dandelion. Yes, Dinah Arnett. Yeah, they can cook. Certain people can just throw down. certain areas. No, Fort Benning is in Columbus. I know about that. I had said Columbus at first, and I had to think about it. I said, no, that's Fort Bragg off of Murchison, the Merc. What you know about the Merc? Crystal Lake, E.E. Smith School. Yes, I do. I know a lot about it. I still got friends in Fayetteville. I still got good friends, the Wilsons. Ken Wilson, Floyd Wilson, Derek, Brenda, rest her soul. Michelle, which is Ken Wilson's wife. That's my family. It's a family affair. Okay, now I'm going to add some cream of mushroom in here. We still going to make gravy, okay? Add cream of mushroom. Cream of mushroom. See, I had to learn how to cook. There was so many of us in our family, you were going to know how to cook. Or you would be hungry. My mama cooked 3 meals a day. Then we had to get in there and start helping her. Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. I'm going to add a can of cream of chicken with that cream of mushroom for flavor. These are the small cans. How many ounces? I can't even tell. 10.5. I gotta get finished. My baby be home. All right. Now we're going to take this, we're going to set it aside. We certainly are. And I'll show y'all because we're going to make some gravy. Let me get my handle thing back on here. Okay. I'm going to do it. I do something different. So I'm just going to set y'all right here. So y'all just hold on tight. Get that ground beef out. Okay, I'm going to get this ground beef out. I thought I turned it off. So the ground beef is coming out. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Just trying to cook for y'all. I'm in my zone right now. Alright. Let's get these big babies out of here. All right. So we're going to set these to the side. Now we're finna make some gravy. I guess you say, what? Ain't that the gravy? No, that's going inside the gravy. Y'all gotta stay awake now. That's going inside the gravy. Remember, I taught this to y'all once before. Okay? So, now it's time to make some gravy. Then we're going to make my biscuits. Okay? So let's get this gravy going. We already got onions over here. This is enough food. I'm just dropping stuff, y'all. Who's going to sweep this flow? I don't know. You don't need much. About a good 1/3 cup is all you need. You don't need no more than that. Okay? Just a 1/3 cup is all you need. Take your time and don't do its little browning. You want it to cook. I'm going to add just a little bit more. That was probably about a 1/4 cup. I just need a little squishy bit more. Oh, there go the word, squishy. I need a squishy bit more. Just a squishy. Okay? Okay, you're going to add you some beef bouillon to this. Yes, it's going to be cooking. Let that cook. It's going to cook. It's going to brown itself, okay? Hold on. Careful, because I be burning myself on a regular. My arms are so jacked up. They are. So let's add some beef bouillon. And you know this is salty. So you don't need no salt, okay? I keep telling y'all that. So if y'all go do it anyway, if you're using the stuff I just used, you don't need no salt. You need pepper, but you don't need salt. This will help with your browning too. Okay, it's going to give it flavor, but it's also going to help it brown. It's going to let it brown. Oh, y'all, don't forget we having a reunion while I got y'all on here. Listen, 700 and something people. I'm having a reunion next year. 3 days. Y'all can spend with me, and we're going to have fun every single day. And the registration is $300 a person. If you 12 and under, it's free. If you 13 to 17, it's $35. T-shirts are not included on the kids. But the registration, people, your t-shirt and your tumbler is going to be a part of your giveaway bag. Those that are not registering like that do not get a giveaway bag. At least not yet. But y'all know the way my spirit's set up. I be done turned around and got them babies one. But it ain't for me to decide by myself. Okay, so we browning this. Okay. If you get it like you want it, we're going to add some beef broth and water. Why you want to add water if you're using beef broth? Because beef broth is salty. I don't know what y'all talking about. I add a little. It's salty, baby. Beef broth, don't let the smooth taste fool you. Beef broth is salty. Get my water. All right, that's dark enough for me. Okay, that's dark enough for me. Y'all see that? Dark enough for me. Child, I like my men dark too. And I like dark gravy. Yeah, and it's gonna lighten up a little bit when I add the other stuff. That's all right. Hey, night and day. I'm gonna turn this gravy down some when I get it going. I keep hearing, let's get it started. Now we're gonna add a little beef broth in here. A squishy bit of this. And that was only about 24 ounces. I had used some out of there. And I'm going to add some pepper. Your gravy got to have some pepper. Okay, no salt. You don't need it. The beef broth got salt in it. Now we're getting ready to make these biscuits and I'll be done. What time is it? Oh yeah, perfect timing. What I put in after the I put in beef bouillon, not the cubes. Hold on, I'll show you. Just the beef bouillon, not the cubes though. See it? I hope you see it because I can't because my glasses ain't on. Okay, so if you want to register, you can go to www.mamascomfortcooking.com and you can start your registration off at $25. You got to March the 31st to pay. I would love to see y'all there. We're going to go to some historical things. I'm not going to say everything, but you do know Georgia is one of the 13 original colonies. That's all I got to say on that. Okay, and now what we're getting ready to do is you welcome Miss Teresa Randy Mild. Did I tell y'all I love y'all today? Because I do. I use beef for this one, Sophia. For this particular one, I'm using beef. But I do use chicken too. And then I want to show y'all the texture of this meat. The meat turned out really good. Let me pinch your piece out. It just won't look like a regular hamburger patty. See the texture inside of that? Ooh. Look at that. My God, from Zion. So now, I have to sit y'all down because y'all, we got to add this other in here. Okay? Push that back. All right, you see what we're doing now? We're making gravy. With a kick. Yeah, that's how I do it. Now, you can always just make it with your onions and mushroom and your flour. But that cream of mushroom and cream of chicken do something amazing to this gravy. And as you see, I'm letting this gravy come to a boil first. Now we're finna incorporate this over here. So. That's what's next. Yeah, I'm from Georgia. Yes, ma'am. Okay, let's go ahead and do our incorporating now. It came to a boil. That's what you want. Because you want that flour and everything to do its own thing. So it came to a boil. It's just right. So now I'm going to incorporate all this goodness. Now you know what I'm talking about, don't you? Now you with me. Now you with me. What you said, I'm with you, Miss. Now you with Miss Tracy. Come on through. Okay. So I incorporated it in there. Now my husband is resting. I hope you are registered. I can't wait to meet you all. If the Lord allows all us to be here. You want this just like this because it's going to get thick. Okay? So you don't want it thick. You don't want it super thick because it's going to thicken. It's a lot of work cooking. But it's worth it for your family, ain't it? It sure is, Miss Tracy. Yeah, please sprinkle. I appreciate it. And thank you who all gave me stars. I appreciate that too. All right, that's what we're talking. Now we're going to pour this over. Yeah, I have to have it. I like to have it done before you get home. I haven't had nothing to eat. I just bit that off and I taste those potatoes, you know, when I was licking my fingers. Then I'm going to make some biscuits and I'll be done. I'm going to open up some English peas. Let me taste this. This is so good. Ooh. Okay, now we're going to pour it into this glass container. Can y'all see me? Alright, now we're going to get this in the oven. And get this in the oven. Pull that off. I don't want it to keep cooking. Let's get it in the oven now. Now we gotta make biscuits. Yep, it's enough room. We gotta make biscuits. Why would you put, oh, it doesn't matter. Let me tell you something about cooking. You have to do what you would do is not what I would do. I'm just cooking. Y'all just watching me cook. It was going in the oven. And I don't want to spill in my oven. Because I have to clean that oven. And you know if I'm switching stuff out, it's because it needs to be switched out. You can come back. I can come back with another video and make the biscuits if y'all want me to. Because I got to wash these dishes up. So if y'all want just a biscuit video, I can come back. Alright? Now what I'm going to do is wash my dishes up. Yep. And then I'll make my biscuits. Thank you. I know, don't my earrings match my dress? You see that print? Oh, y'all know that gravy and them English peas and the biscuits. Y'all know it's a good meal. What y'all talking? You know it is. All right, Trina Mac, I'm gonna do me. Those that want to stay while I have to clean up my first thing. Oh, look at that print. Y'all see that? Hey, Fatima, you on your lunch? Okay. If not, just hit repeat. Share, and it'll be on your page. I don't mind y'all coming into my home, into my kitchen. This is how I do things. Yeah, I ain't even finished yet. And I'm gonna make a plate for y'all. I'm gonna fix it up for y'all, make it pretty. Child, if I wasn't, I wash my dishes and I ain't gonna get my house out of order. People so impatient. Jermaine gave me some orange spoons. Yeah, English peas is sweet peas. I'm using those early peas. They look small ones. I wash my dishes. I enjoy y'all. I sure do. You think that's how much it'll be? $24.99. Food is so high. It really is. I took my dishwasher out because I just didn't feel like my dishes was clean. I don't trust no dishwasher. I'm the dishwasher. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you can start this the night before. If you want to cook for your kids and you got to work, start it the night before. That's all. Get you a crock pot. You can do this in a crock pot. Just don't cook your meat all the way done. I'll be taking that out the oven as soon as I put the biscuits in. I cook and I clean as I go. I don't play. And my husband don't feel well today. I don't use no dishwasher. I'm not rich. I'm blessed. I don't have a lot of wealth. I got favor. I got favor of God. And what I got is what I got. I don't have a state-of-the-art kitchen. I don't have none of that. I still soak my pans. I am who I am. You're not going to have no huge island or none of that in mine. Amen. We were 42 years old when we paid this house off. Because if I don't want to work, I don't have to. I like my own money. You wash yours in a little bleach. And by the time you add all this water into that bleach, it ain't gonna matter. I'm not worried about it, but when I pay my water bill, I run this water all day long. If you don't use it, it's like your homeowner's insurance. You ain't gonna get no money back. So guess what? I'm gonna run this water. I'm not, all this stuff, I would have to keep changing this dishwater out over and over again. No, I ain't worried about that. They still ain't fixed Flint, Michigan's water. So let's not start talking about that. You'll be mad at me if I talk about stuff like that, politics stuff. So I ain't worried about no water bill, none of that. I worry about it when they fix Flint, Michigan's water. I keep trying to go to Ukraine. When they quit going overseas fighting other people's battles and fight our battles, I worry about it. You can't prep washing your dishes you're going to use. But you can clean them. Yes, I use soap on this cast iron and I'm going to grease it down. I don't let mine build up. My mama didn't. You can use soap on your cast iron. You just got to keep it greased. Put it in the oven a little bit. Get all that build up off. I don't just wipe mine out. I know y'all watch other people that do, but that ain't my story. Yes, I use Dawn. Because I have to get this, see, this stuff to build up. I just made the mashed potatoes. I'll show them to you. This stuff will build up. You have to clean your cast iron. I see so many people say, I never wash mine with them. I bet you got stuff built all up in it. I don't want that old stuff coming off. Now I'm going to grease it and put it in the oven. Okay? I'm going to make the biscuits. I'm only one person. Come over here. Let me show you how I do this. Then I'm going to make the biscuits. I got my mashed potatoes finished. Y'all, well, you go back in the video. If you share it, you'll see it. If you share it, it'll be on your page. Okay? So here we go. Let me show you how I do my cast iron. I done cleaned it. So I'm going to oil it down really good. Oil it down real good. Need stuff for my hands. And I just using canola oil. You can use canola or vegetable, whatever you want. That's how I clean mine. I rub the everything. I do mine. And they stay pretty. All right, we're about to make us some bitty yitty biscuits. So now we're about to do some biscuits, and I'll be done before my baby get home. And I'll be able to start Bible study on time. That's how I do mine. You know, to each his own. I'm going to do the biscuits. I'm just getting up what I had done for this part. And now I'm going to work on my biscuits. Yeah, I love it. You clean yours with salt? Oh, that's good. I don't let mine get dirty enough to have to clean it with salt. I clean mine. And I got a ton of them. All right, y'all. So now we're going to make us some biscuits. So I'm going to take some self-rising flour. I can make biscuits with buttermilk or with heavy whipping cream. So all you're going to do is take self-rising flour. And the reason why you can make it with heavy whipping cream, and you won't need no shortening, because heavy whipping cream is, you can do it with 2 ingredients. Heavy whipping cream and flour is all you need on those. Because heavy whipping cream got butter, it can turn into butter. So it's got all the fat that you need. But I'm going to use some shortening, self-rising flour, and buttermilk. And I am about to make you all some biscuits. I'm sweating a little bit. My air is on, but I'm cooking. You cooked it too long and you didn't have enough oil. If your cast iron came out sticky, then you still had residue in there. And you have to really, really oil it. Wait on it. Don't just sit there all day long and cook them. So that's probably what happened. I hate to say it, but a lot of people walk away from their food. When I start cooking, I stay in the kitchen. But a lot of people just walk away from their food. And you can't do that. So let me see. My baby be home in an hour. So my dinner is really about done. I just got to get ready now to do the biscuits. They're going to take they're going to take 12 minutes. So let me look. So by the time I get the biscuits, I'm taking this out, sitting it on the stove. Let me show you what's going on. So I'm going to get ready to do that. Tiffany, you outside patting flies and telling lies. This is the last day. Yes, see, I got one dish soaking. Everything else is clean. Let me show y'all how I clean. Everything is clean. I just got to put this stuff up over here. I can make my biscuits. I clean up as I go. Honey, I clean up. I'm gonna end this video. I'm gonna end it and just do biscuits, because somebody want to see how I make biscuits. So y'all give me 5 minutes and I'll be back on here with biscuits. Okay? Come back now, 5 minutes. I love y'all.